All right, y'all. So I finally got me a new car. I listened to y'all advice and I actually came to Enterprise Car Sales and they was able to get me in the vehicle. Y'all know my credit's not the best right now. Um so yeah, I was not expecting to be able to get a car. My credit's not good. I got an accident. I got an open loan still. They still got me in a vehicle. So if you're anybody that's looking for a car and you don't have the best credit situation or whatever, looking at Enterprise, I did have to pay a little bit more than I wanted to for a deposit, but it was well worth it because I was able to get in the vehicle. So yes, everything worked out, which is nice. I am down to nothing, so I'm gonna be hustling my ass off the next few weeks. But at least we got a vehicle. So grateful, thankful, blessed. Thanks for y'all support. Thanks for y'all advice. Because whoever told me to go to Enterprise, y'all did that.
We gotta skip that part.
Y'all driving in my new car. Let's get it. And I got
Oh hell,
a Toyota, so it's reliable.
we gotta.
And I don't like driving at night, so we're gonna see how it drives at night because I gotta drive home and it's about to get dark in a few minutes. So, but I'm so happy I got a car, y'all. Oh my god, like this is such a stress reliever. Y'all don't understand. Like I don't even care about the money at this point. I have a way to make money.
Let's start from the beginning, man. I guess some folks really want to make their lives harder. She seems like a sweet lady. She seems like a sweet girl. But to have 550, let us. Let, she said she has 556 credit score, credit card debt, a repo, an open loan, but gracefully Enterprise still was able to get me into a 2023 vehicle with 50,000 miles and a car note that's affordable. She said she wiped out her accounts to pay for this deposit, but now I'm happy to have a way to get to and from work again. She seems like a sweet girl again, right? I'm happy for her, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a car to get to work, to provide for yourself. But that does not mean we get to wipe away all our savings and all of our expenses that can help us with any emergency. You have a car, but you got nothing. Like, is it me or do some people just want to make their lives harder? I don't understand. 556. Her interest rate must be crazy, y'all. The interest rate is just making my stomach hurt right now. And she had an open loan. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. We live in a society, right? That for you to get ahead in life, and if you want to be a person that is affluent, you wanna be successful, you wanna live a good life, you have dreams and goals, the bank is gonna literally tell you, no, you cannot open up or get a business account or a business loan, right? Because they don't want you to get ahead. But you can go in there with the worst credit score and the worst financial situation, and they will still give you a loan for something that is going to be depreciating. Because they don't want you to have assets. They don't want you to get ahead. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty sad that this girl got a car, but she has nothing else to her name. Nothing else. If she gets sick, she has no savings. She falls behind on payments. Right? Let's say something happens that is, God forbid, an emergency. She's behind on her car payment. She can't keep up with her insurance. Now that car can't move on and be on the road. And then guess what? The car gets repossessed. Do you guys see how this is a financial headache? It is it is it is a stressful, hard, just a different lifestyle to live. A lot of you guys should be, I swear to God, if I was in her situation, I'm taking that metro every single day. Sometimes I would do Uber and Lyft. And I would buy a cash car on Facebook Marketplace. There's nothing wrong with that. In other countries, y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. In other countries, for you to have a 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002 car, like that is like you struck gold in different countries because it's transportation systems. They don't need cars. But you live in a capitalistic country and you do everything that favors the bank, everything that favors the corporations, everything that favors the big industrial marketing and advertisement complex. We love to give them money, but then turn around and say, "Oh, these are the people that are making us this life harder." Nobody chose. Nope, nobody forced you to get that car payment. So I hope that this girl's car does not get repossessed because she has nothing to her name, yo. In the next video, it even gets worse. Do you know what I'm saying? It gets worse. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, liking, and leaving a comment on your thoughts below on this first video. And let's get on to the next one.
That your girl got a job. So come with me to get a car so I can get to that job. I had two major goals in mind. One, get something reliable. Two, get something that's under $30,000. I really hate the car market. I remember back in the day when I bought my 2016 Honda Civic.
I really hate the car market. But then we're gonna do something that favors the car market and the dealerships. We're gonna go for diabolical, crazy sticker prices for cars, and we still hate the car market though. Okay.
It was only $18,000. Now Hondas, Toyotas, and Lexus are way too expensive. To make matters worse, my freaking
Hey, sorry to pause, but I do have a 2004 Lexus and I do have a 2012 Camry. Both of those cars were now more than $10,000. All right. I'm not gonna go and make money for the banks. I'm not doing that. My Lexus was bought out cash. My Toyota was bought out cash. The Lexus had $162,000. I'm gonna tell you how much I bought it for. I bought it for $4,000 on Facebook Marketplace. My 2012 Camry, I bought it for $8,000 at a dealership. The Lexus needed a lot of work because the guy, when I bought it from him at Facebook Marketplace, he didn't do a good job. Like he wasn't maintaining the car. So I had to put another $1,500 or to $1,800 just to keep up with the maintenance that car needed. Yeah, I don't have to get these brand new cars, bro. And a lot of y'all, it's a status thing. You don't want people seeing you driving an old car. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. These newer cars are not reliable. The older cars are way reliable. I digress.
interest rate was so high because I did have 15 repossessions due to my Turo business. So what I ended up doing was taking $5,000 out of my account, thinking I could buy a cash car, but the cash cars was high. What happened? I found this Chevy for $3,000 and the dealer was really cool, but it
Buy that.
is a Chevy and it already had about 197,000 miles on it. I drove down Covington Highway, but as I was seeing the vehicles, I would look up the Carfax and they were not the best. So then I decided, okay, dealerships suck. Cash cars kind of suck. What should I do? I'm not gonna lie, and y'all gonna hate this, but your girl went to Carvana. No dealership fees. You shop online. It's no pressure. It's nobody pulling your credit 500 times. I wish I would have started here, but I heard so many bad things. I know. However, this is a 2024 Toyota and it only had 8,000 miles on it. So I am happy. It's doing well so far.
The dealership suck. The cash cars suck. I'm confused, man. You could have just bought that $3,000 Chevy, right? For $3,000. You could have used it for a year, built up some sort of equity, some savings, some cash, and bought out any car that you could have got. You could have put a hefty amount of down payment down and got a good car. But again, it goes back to, bro, like we don't know what to do, man. We do not know what to do. We're just gonna go and put ourselves in the situation where we cannot crawl back from. The headache, the stress, right? The distress, the constant, worry of budgeting and saving and getting two, three, four jobs, and still that's not enough. And these cars are a money pit. These cars are a wealth killer. You know what I mean? But that's what we're doing. And then we're gonna blame the government and the economy, but not personal choices, not financial intelligence or financial, you know, savviness. I'm not trying to keep this video long, man. I wanted to come in here and drop these two reactions for y'all to understand that sometimes it is the government, sometimes it is inflation, sometimes it is these banks, sometimes it is the economy that is being, crushed and being destroyed by higher powers. But half the times, the other 50% of times, it's our decisions. It's our lack of accountability, our lack of seeing the future and understanding. Yo, I really don't need this car. You know what I mean? I I really don't care about people's opinion. I'm gonna do what's best for me to get ahead in life. But I guess people don't want that. And I'm gonna leave the video off here and I'm gonna end it here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.